Welcome to the New Process Podcast. Learn all the tools, methods, and best practices combined with people, emotions, and a human-centric mindset to rethink your process and push it to the next level. And here is your host, Mirko Kloppenburg.
Welcome to the New Process Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I am Mirko Kloppenburg, and I'm on a mission to rethink processes. This podcast is for all the people working in and on processes. People like process owners, process architects, or process managers who would like to innovate their processes or inspire a process community. It's for all kinds of project managers looking for an approach to transform their organization like in a change project. It's for entrepreneurs who would like to scale up their business, or for quality managers looking for ideas to boost process quality and performance. It's also for consultants, coaches, trainers looking for new methods to work with their clients. Or it's also for researchers exploring BPM from an academic perspective. And it's for new work enthusiasts looking for a structured approach on how to bring new work into the organization. And finally, it's for everyone interested in how to rethink processes. I'll provide you with industry-proven BPM tools, methods, and best practices to rethink processes so that you get a lot of ideas on how to manage, improve, or even innovate your process, and you can stay at the cutting edge of the BPM development. So I've been working for more than 20 years in several different process management positions within the aviation industry, an industry which is widely known for its high safety standards and its high process maturity. So in some areas, I would say that the aviation industry is even more than 10 years ahead of other industries. And what I would like to do is to transfer this experience from the aviation industry to other industries so that you can apply these tools and methods to your process. And I would like to even go further to help you to stay at the front of the BPM development while managing and improving your process. So for me, people are the key to the success of each and every BPM initiative. And that's why I'm trying to combine new work ideas on the one hand side with proven BPM methods on the other side. And this is how I created the new process approach. And new process adds a human-centric mindset to BPM, and it focuses on the people again. So that's the idea of new process. If you would like to learn more about new process, then head over to newprocesslab.com, where you will find a community for rethinking processes, as well as a toolbox. And core of this toolbox is the so-called new process lifecycle, which is some kind of reference model to manage and improve your process. So it's a process of process management, which you can apply right away to your own process. That's the idea. And to further develop this toolbox, I started this podcast. And the idea of the podcast is that I'm going to interview people to discover, reveal their tools and methods to rethink processes. I'm planning to challenge CPOs, process owners, process architects, tool vendors, consultants, researchers, and even cross-industry experts to find ways to rethink processes and to find new ways to rethink processes. So in addition to that, there will also be knowledge transfer sessions where I try to answer your questions and try to give ideas on how to solve these questions and how to rethink process and move your process to the next level. So whenever you have questions, feel free to send me an email and I try to pick them up in one of the upcoming sessions. Just to give you an example of what to expect in the other episodes, let's take one of the new process principles. Trust the people working in the process. So processes are not there to control and to constrain people. It's the other way around. My idea of processes is to unlock the potential of the people working in and on the processes and to foster independent decision making. So trust the people working in the process. And therefore, my favorite example is the purchasing process. So traditionally, it takes several approval steps if an employee wants to buy new material, for example. So the employee needs the approval by the line manager, by the controlling department, by the purchasing department, until the person can finally purchase the material which is needed right now. And this takes a lot of time and really limits the employee. And the idea is, or the question is, what if we just design a purchasing process without approval steps? So let's do it the other way around and create transparency and provide all necessary information to the employee to make independent decisions. So I definitely trust the employees that they are able to answer questions like, do we have the budget? And is it really necessary to buy the material now? And after that, if all the information is available, this will really speed up the process. So trust the people working in the process and design processes in a way that the people have the chance to make independent decisions there. So this is just a simple example of how to rethink processes. And there are more principles coming up within the next episodes. So this is what you will learn within the upcoming episodes, how to push your process to the next level. And to be more specific, within the next 2 episodes, you'll learn what new process is and how to bring it into reality. And for sure, it's also a structured procedure, not to say a process. So continue with the next episode to learn how to rethink processes and enjoy the New Process podcast.
You've been listening to the New Process podcast. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode for more tools, methods, and best practices to rethink your process and push it to the next level. Thank you for listening.